Good morning, everyone. A fresh new week is here, and thanks for joining me for another week of morning routines. Autumn has arrived, the weather's getting colder. If you ask me what's new, well, I do have a bad news. My balcony is under construction. Now I can only see the street and sky through a layer of protective film. I didn't realize how much I cherished my morning light and fresh air until it was taken away. I hope the covers come down soon. And there's one more update. I've started taking some supplements. I'm not fully informed about all of this yet. So for now, I've only bought a few basics. Just something gentle to start with. I started making breakfast, oat flour waffles with black sesame flavor. I love using oat flour instead of regular flour. It's higher in fiber, keeps me full longer, and feels gentler on the stomach. In a blender, I add 2 spoonfuls of black sesame powder, 1 ripe banana, and a bit of milk. Time to bring out the waffle maker, and ready to fill the kitchen with that warm, toasty smell. I spray the waffle maker with a bit of oil to keep things from sticking. Then I pour in the batter and let it cook. While the waffle cooks, I begin my morning ritual. I sit down, close my eyes, and take a few slow, steady breaths. No goal, just noticing the stillness. After meditating, I open my journal. I write down whatever's on my mind. Sometimes it's thoughts from a dream, sometimes a to-do list. But more often, it's gratitude. The waffle is almost ready, so I'm making a cup of coffee to go with it. Some mornings, it's not the caffeine I need, it's the calm that comes with making it. I totally forgot to put an egg in the waffle batter. So to make up for it, I added a generous scoop of high-protein yogurt on top. I'm really happy, breakfast turned out perfect. It's Sunday and no personal training today. So my main mission this morning is putting together my little home gym shelf. Alright, let's get started. The rack is finally assembled, so it's time to organize my little collection of gear. It feels good, like I'm not just organizing stuff, I'm organizing energy. They look so cute and harmless right now, but we both know they'll make me cry later. But don't worry, one day, this won't feel like effort, just something as natural as breathing. I'm really happy to have this little corner at home. Working out is slowly becoming a natural part of my everyday life. That's it for today, and see you tomorrow morning. Monday morning, I woke up naturally before 5 a.m., but I actually slept really well. I spent some time reading about supplements. But honestly, the internet is full of mixed messages. One minute, experts insist they're essential. The next, someone says they're completely unnecessary. It's hard to know what's right for me when the advice feels so loud and so conflicted. So I booked a full-body checkup. I figured it's better to understand what my body actually needs and make choices based on real information, not guesses. Before breakfast, I sit quietly and meditate. Then I open my journal and start writing. Waking up early like this feels like winning a small lottery, as if the day gifted me an extra half hour to myself. The sky is stunning this morning. Even through the mesh that still covers my balcony, the clouds look soft and radiant. It's going to be a beautiful, sunny day. I can just feel it. I started getting breakfast ready. This is a wholemeal roll. I'm toasting it a bit in the bread maker. I'm making a sandwich this morning with grilled chicken breast and a mix of colorful baby capsicums. I wash the chicken breast with a bit of baking soda. Then I pat the chicken breast dry with a paper towel. Next, I season the chicken breast with my favorite marinade. I chop the colorful baby capsicums into thin strips. They add such a nice crunch and brightness to the sandwich. Then I start pan frying the chicken slices over low heat. I always like to pair a savory sandwich with something bright and green. So I'm juicing some kale, cucumber, and kiwi. Add some coconut water, and it becomes the perfect green juice. A full glass of green goodness. I start putting the sandwich together, just added a slice of cheese, and that's it. It's already flavorful enough. Breakfast is done, and the sun has filled the living room. It's such a cozy feeling. By 7 a.m., I'm already at the gym. It's been over 2 months of personal training, and I can really see how far I've come. I'm lifting heavier, moving better, and feeling more connected to my body. Building trust with myself and realizing I'm stronger than I thought. Good morning, it's Tuesday, and I'm ready for a fresh start. It's another day where I woke up earlier than planned. I think I've reached the point where I no longer need an alarm. My body just knows. After washing up, the first thing I do is open the balcony door. I need that breath of cool, fresh air to help wake up my body. Gently waking up my body and clearing my mind. It's one of the best parts of my morning. I haven't done nearly enough to care for and support myself. But I finally understand it's the most important thing I can learn. So I've started pouring all my energy into myself to lift myself up from the inside out. A package arrived yesterday, and it completely made my day. It's the set of wall art I've been so excited about. I can't wait to get them up on the wall. But it's still a bit early to be making noise. I'm just laying them on the sofa for now to see how they look. It's perfect, just as cozy and warm as I imagined. I I carry this quiet joy with me as I sit down to meditate. I return to these little rituals day after day, not because I have to, but because they help me stay calm and joyful inside. After meditating, I open my journal. I write about the little joys this morning has given me. The quiet, the sense of progress, the feeling of warmth in my space. When there's something glowing inside me, my pen moves without needing permission. And in those quiet moments, the page becomes a mirror. Time to make breakfast. This morning, I'm going with a wholemeal wrap. First, I drain the tuna from the can. Then I cook the egg in a pan, spreading it out to cover the whole bottom. Once it's almost cooked through, I place the wholemeal wrap right on top to warm it up and let it stick slightly to the egg. To the drained tuna, I add a spoon of mayo and a dash of pepper, then give it a good mix. Next, I transfer the egg wrap onto a piece of baking paper, ready to fill and roll. I spread a layer of mashed avocado over the egg. Then I spoon the tuna gently onto the center of the wrap. A handful of red onion and tomato goes on last. Now I gently roll it all together, using the baking paper to help keep the shape. I twist both ends of the baking paper to secure the wrap. That gives us a nice tight roll. Then I slice it down the middle, and it's ready to serve. I made an iced latte to go with it. Breakfast is done, and it's time to sit down and enjoy. I chose for bright, cheerful cushions to make the sofa feel a little warmer and more inviting. It's amazing how something as simple as color can shift the mood of a room. Looks like it's late enough. Time to start tapping and hammering without guilt. I hold the frames up to the wall, adjusting them until it feels just right. Then I mark the spots for hanging. I chose no damage wall hooks to keep things clean and renter-friendly. The moment I hung the artwork, I felt this quiet, unexpected sense of pride. One of the prints is a girl writing in her journal, and the other is a girl relaxing on the grass. I don't know why, but turning the girl on the grass print upside down makes her look even more relaxed. Like seriously chill. Upside down or not, I'd love to know what you think. Let me know in the comments if you'd hang it this way too. I woke up naturally again, before 5 a.m. I thought it would be harder to get out of bed now that the mornings are colder. But to my surprise, it wasn't. It makes me happy to know my body is adjusting on itself. The cycle has become self-sustaining. Waking early leads to sleeping early, and sleeping early leads to waking early. This healthy rhythm has quietly become the foundation of my life. My My daily routine is flowing now. Nothing dramatic, nothing loud. Just a quiet order that repeats itself gently. Some people endure repetition, others embrace it. After seeing how chaotic life can be, how fragile and frantic it can get, I feel deeply grateful for the calm I live in now. This peace, this predictability, it's not boring, it's a kind of freedom. It's a life that moves at my pace, where the structure is mine to create and follow. A quiet routine, directed by no one but me. Today, I'm planning to work out at home. It's not that I dislike going to the gym. The space is great, and I always feel accomplished after a session. But on some mornings, I just want to stay in a quiet environment, where I can move without noise, follow my own rhythm, and focus solely on what I need. Home workouts feel softer, not about pushing myself, but about reconnecting with my body. No commute, no background music, no external energy. Just the sound of my breath, the subtle creak of the yoga mat, and sunlight slowly shifting across the room. It's a different kind of motivation, not louder, not stronger, but more personal. And that sense of closeness, that's what makes it so special. As I move through my workout, the sun slowly rises across the room. Soft light creeping in, gently reminding me the day has begun. When I'm finished, I roll up my yoga mat, feeling calm and just the right amount of tired. I head straight to the kitchen. Something cold and refreshing is all I can think about. Homegrown bananas from a friend. I was worried it wasn't ripe yet, but it turned out to be just right. So today, I'm making a banana and dragon fruit smoothie with purple sweet potato taro flavored oats. I love trying different smoothie combinations. Just add your favorite ingredients, pour in some milk, and let the blender do the magic. After all that movement, I'm a little worn out. So I sink to the floor, smoothie in hand, and let the morning sun wash over me. A quiet end to a slow morning. I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Good morning and welcome to Thursday. The long weekend is just around the corner. Easter break starts tomorrow. There's a soft kind of energy in the air today, like everything is starting to slow down just a little. One more peaceful morning before the holiday begins. Let's ease into the day. Even with a holiday coming up, I like staying close to my rhythm. Life is about to shift in a big way this May. I've been thinking a lot about how to adjust my routines, not to force anything, but to create rhythms that feel natural and kind. The outside world is already challenging enough, so I try not to fight with myself. I want to live in a state where I feel at ease, but still growing, still moving forward. When I stay in my comfort zone too long, I start to feel stuck. I know I need a little more courage to take risks, to try, to explore, to stretch beyond what feels safe. This morning, there's no major task waiting for me, so I finally have a bit of quiet time to work on my website. Since starting my own business, I've realized how powerful it is to create value. You have to build something that helps others, a product, a service, an idea that makes life better. You have to keep learning, keep trying, and spend a lot of time figuring things out. The sky is painted with soft, beautiful clouds. I take my time preparing a slow brewed coffee. There's a reason I care so much about building my daily routine. I see routine as the operating system of my life, just like a computer runs on background programs. My routine quietly supports everything else I want to create or explore. It's not just about habits, it's about stability. A structure that allows me to reach beyond survival and into something bigger. When I find myself caught between life's demands and my own desires, my routine reminds me I don't need to be reactive. I can decide consciously what I want and what I don't. Because when you have a foundation, you're not so easily swayed by noise, pressure, or other people's urgency. The morning light came in and the coffee was done. Breakfast is straightforward. I made overnight oats last night. I just need to give it a quick stir, then add a banana and some nuts, and it's ready to eat. I also boiled 2 eggs to make sure the meal keeps me full. There's always a kind of happiness in eating something I made myself. After breakfast, I spend a few quiet minutes taking care of my plants, watering, checking leaves, just seeing how they're doing today. Before moving on with the rest of the day, I gave myself a short moment to read. Easter Friday is here, and the long weekend has officially started. Did you have a good break? I had some time to rest and do a few little things I enjoy. But this morning still begins the same as always. Holidays aren't always about doing something big. Sometimes they're just a chance to pause, to slow down, to step back from the rush. And remember what matters to you when no one's asking for anything. Life moves fast sometimes, so fast that we don't always have time to notice what's around us or even how we feel. Holidays give us a chance to pause, to step back, and look at everything with a little more clarity. I started breakfast by boiling 2 eggs. While they cooked, I toasted a slice of whole grain bread. Today's avocado was perfect. I added a light spread of mayo, not too much. I'm not really someone who loves sauces, so most of the time my toast has none or just a tiny bit. Just a simple breakfast today, avocado and egg on toast. This morning I felt like something cold, so I made an iced matcha latte. Trying different drinks and breakfast ideas each day makes me feel like I'm creating a richer version of my own life. Breakfast is ready, time to eat. Thanks for spending the mornings with me this week. I'm heading into my little holiday now, and I hope you get to enjoy yours too. With rest, with energy, and maybe with a few quiet, nourishing moments. See you next time.